Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and this weekend, I think the busiest that we've ever had on eBay.
Mountain Man Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. It means I go to garage sales and estate sales. Every once in a while, I go to a thrift store. I pick up something there, I bring it home, I list it online, and I sell it for a profit. Mostly, that's being done right now on eBay. If you saw our Friday video, or I guess it aired on Sunday, but it was the sales from Friday, it was a pretty solid day, right? Well, that continued into the weekend, and it's continued actually into today, Monday. So we're going to take a look at what happened through the weekend and then into the early hours of Monday here. I think we sold more than we've ever sold in one weekend out of my store. Let's take a look.
Yeah. See, I told you. It was crazy. We're going to have to stop a couple of times to move things just to have room to look at them all because my counter is absolutely filled. Things stacked on top of each other. This weekend was nuts, guys. Just crazy how well we did. I think fourth quarter might be getting started early. How about a small dollar? You guys know I don't mind selling that stuff. And we've definitely got that in here, but we've got some high dollar stuff in here, like $100+ $200. There's some good stuff here, so you'll want to keep tuned. This one, Jiminy Cricket. It's a Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration. I think I got this like in a bulk buy. And so basically nothing into it. It sold for $1.99 plus shipping. Not a whole lot, but as you can see, it's all going to add up here very quickly. Back there, we might as well hit that one. Michael Jackson Thriller. This one, a very recent pickup, just a couple of days ago. And the sleeve is very, very good. And the record itself is, I don't grade records when I list them. I think that just sets you up for people complaining that it doesn't match. Their version of very good is not your version of very good very often. And so I don't do that. But if I did, I'd say that record was near mint. It was a beautiful record. The condition of the records that I got at the sale, just really, really good. And Thriller sold for $15.99 plus shipping. Down here we've got the 1999 limited edition 1/24th scale Super Truck. This is a snap-on. It's like the NASCAR you see, but this one is from the truck racing series. And this one I sent out an offer. Not a real high sell-through, so I priced it pretty low, wanted to price it to move. And then I picked up a watcher, so I sent an offer of about 5% off, and they took me up on it. $9.47 plus shipping. Here is a very nice sale. Electronic Chessman. This is Gary Kasparov, the chess, Grand Master? Is that what it was? And this came from an estate sale where he had all kinds of chess stuff. If you guys have been watching for a while, you might remember me selling some clocks. The same place where I picked this up. And this thing is still new. The pieces inside are still sealed in the bag. And so this was a fantastic thing to pick up. I think I paid something like $5. I barely paid anything for this. And you don't find these out there very often, and certainly not in the condition that I found this one in. And this one, it took a while, but it found a buyer, and it went out the door for $79.99 plus shipping. That's a fantastic sale. Then we got here some giant, these are trading cards. They're just huge, right? And so these are by Joe Jusco. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's obviously very talented. And there's the signature right there. And I have a whole collection of these. They randomly sell. They don't sell very quickly, but it was part of a big bulk buy, so it's all 100% profit whenever any one of these sells. And I've got them all priced at the same. And somebody came in and bought 3 of them. Now, these are all the cards are based on Edgar Rice Burroughs' works. Most of them Tarzan and then the Mars series. And this buyer got 3 of them, all from Tarzan. And so this is Blood Frenzy, I believe is what this one is called. And this one is Breakout. See, Tarzan, or maybe. There's Breakout and Caged Fury, and I can't remember which is which. I think this is Breakout and this is Cage Fury, or vice versa. Not sure. But pretty cool. I like this one a lot. And so all three of those, $29.94 free shipping. They're obviously going to go out about a 4-ounce rate. And so we're going to make a nice little profit there. This is a recent pickup. Doesn't sell particularly well. So again, priced it to move. And it did. Be puzzled. This is Murder on the Rocks. It's a vintage thing. And it's all about solving a mystery through a puzzle. It's pretty cool. And it's still new and sealed inside of there. And it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Then we got over here some CDs. Yep, CDs still sell. I picked up both of these at the same garage sale, actually. And they sold back to back to different buyers. Pretty cool. This is Static X Shadow Zone. I don't know this one, but I know it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. And so did this one. $9.98 plus shipping. It's Shaman Harvest. I don't know anything about these, but you don't have to. You look them up or you scan a barcode. Right? So both of those go on out the door. This I just picked up on Saturday. And not a real high dollar sale, but I paid $1 for it. This sold for $19.19 free shipping, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to get it out first class. Worst case, it goes in a padded flat rate, and there's still quite a bit of money left over on a $1 buy in one day, right? It happened that quickly. So did this one. Lean On Me. This is still new and sealed. There's the watermark right there, the Warner Home Video watermark. This doesn't have a great sell-through rate like some of these things today. I priced it to move as a result. It does sell, but it doesn't sell quickly. So price at the bottom of the market if you want this thing to move, if that's the situation that you're in. That's a situation of this. It sells, just doesn't sell super quickly. So let's price it to move. $4.99 plus shipping on that. So somebody got a really good deal, and I moved that along super quick. This one is going to a viewer, actually. We've got a graded Brett Favre rookie card. And this one is headed to, well, they've got an eBay store, actually, open road resale. Go check it out. It's a really cool store. They got some cool stuff in there, so go check them out. And tell them I sent you by if you find anything that you want over there. Brett Favre, $10.99 plus shipping. We've got another doTERRA heading out. This one is Rosemary, the essential oils. I accepted an offer on this one of $8 plus shipping. These guys, they sell all the time. I've sold a couple of these that I found this summer, and they sell right about the same place. I actually was able to use the old listing and just put new photos on here because these things sell like crazy. This is an old McDonald's figure, the old McNugget buddies, and he sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Oh, almost spilled that one off there. Look at that. We've got one of our vintage pins. Haven't sold one of those in a little bit. This is a cool Trans Am pin. $4.74 plus shipping. I think that may be a 5% off offer that I sent out. How about a little Swarovski crystal? I'm probably not going to take him out of this thing, but he comes in his original container. You can see there, miniature pig. And I'll show you a picture right here. This thing I picked up in Billings. I bought 6 or 7 of these things for $60. And this is the first to sell, but I'm pretty sure the rest of them through the fourth quarter for sure are going to move on out. $28.79 plus shipping for that guy. And shipping will be super easy because it's already protected. I don't have to worry about that part. Here we've got, I'll show you the other side of it. This is a brand that you want to watch out for, Cutco. I had not found one to this point. I was very excited to find these. I got them at an estate sale, and they knew what they had, and I had to pay up a little bit. This is part of a steak knife set. They actually had a set of 12 of them. I paid $100 for a set of 12. Okay, so I did pay $100, but if you sell the entire set, you could probably double that. I could get $200, $250 or so if I just sold the whole set as it was. But if I part it out, we're going to do very well. We're going to make pretty decent money off of these things. This one, the first to go, $31.97 plus shipping. See, I had to label them. This is the eye knife because I had multiples, and the swirls are different, so I had to make different listings for each of them. Couldn't do this really on a quantity listing, but 32 bucks off of one knife. So a couple more, and then we're even, and everything else after that, profit. How about some movies? We sold some of those this weekend too. This one, a Steelbook, Planet Terror, Grindhouse, Death Proof. We got multiple movies on this one, and it sold pretty quickly. $24.31 plus shipping. Heavy Metal is one to watch out for. This has a cult following, both DVDs, and there's comic books, and there's art. Just keep an eye out for Heavy Metal. This one sold for $14.07 plus shipping. These I picked up this weekend. I probably underpriced it. Well, I did underprice these. This is the Star Wars trilogy. This is widescreen, and it's the theatrical release version. This sells very well. The prequel trilogy does not sell quite as well. It does sell, but it doesn't sell for all that much. And so what I did, I got them at the same place, $1 a piece. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to put them together. I initially made the listing just for this one, and then I was making a listing for this one, and then I realized, you know what, there's no point. It doesn't sell that well or for much, so let's just put them together and make it more appealing. So I did that, listed it, forgot to change the price on it. You know, I should have bumped it up $5 or $6, right, to get the set together. I didn't, so I didn't make as much money on it as I could have, but I can't be upset, really, at turning $2 in just 2 days into $31.99 plus shipping. I mean, that's a pretty solid flip right there. Here we've got a wallet. This is a vintage wallet, still new and sealed in here. Actually, I want to show you. Well, it's not sealed. It's new in the case, but I wanted to show you something. You can tell how old this is. If you looked at it and we're like, well, you know, it looks vintage. Are we sure? Yeah. I mean, you flip. It's got a clip there. Look at the sample card in here. Civil Defense Preparedness. And that's pretty cool. I mean, this in and of itself is kind of a cool aspect of the wallet. You know, if you just wanted that card, I think it's cool. And so, kangaroo leather wallet. Moving on out the door. I sent an offer on this one, and they countered back, and I accepted it. That was just this morning. I think it was $12.99 plus shipping. The card says right there. I think that's what we accepted on that one. This one also one that we accepted this morning. $7 plus shipping on this. Country Kitchen. It's an old, I guess it would have been like a coffee mug or something there. You see Decca is the brand. And it's all the way back from, if we can get it to focus, and then turn it right side up, 1975. So in really nice condition. The graphics on it, super cool, and this sold pretty quickly. So $7 plus shipping for that. We've got some games going out. Frogger for the Game Boy. I think this one was $4.99 plus shipping. And then this one we actually have going to a viewer. We have here. There's Transformers Autobots, and well, it's another Transformers game in there. And they also picked up the Crude's Prehistoric Party for the Nintendo DS. Both of these are going out to Mila for her 10-year-old. So Mila, thank you so much for picking those up. Mila actually picked up something else this weekend, so we're going to get to that. Let's go back this way. You know what? How about this one? We've been hitting the small dollars. Let's hit some of the good money. Right? This one, made in France, old cast iron. You guys might remember me picking this one up. I got it at an estate sale. $15 is what I paid for this thing. You pull that pin, and you can open right here, and you can open the breech. This is a signaling cannon. So you can mount it on something right there. And they would use this, in nautical, they'd use it in sailing to signal the starts or the finish of races. They use it to signal, sundown often, and then that's the time to light the lighthouse light, stuff like that. And they're just very collectible for military people as well. This is made in France, very heavy duty. This, you guys, again, $15 is what I paid for that at an estate sale. I picked it up the last day of the sale. It sat there amidst a bunch of other sort of model cannons and stuff that had no value. It got lost in there. People didn't see it I scooped it up, and it just sold for $200 plus shipping. 200 bucks. See, I don't sell just the $1.99 stuff. This we took an offer on one of the painted ponies. And this I've only had for, I don't know, a week or something. This is the war pony. And it's got its original, trying to find it back here. It's got the original tag, and that's always important. It adds a little bit of value to it. If you have the box, of course, it's going to do better. This one sells pretty well. I put it up right around $25 and sat on an offer of, I think, 23 or 24. I got an offer of 22, and I accepted that. So 22 bucks plus shipping for the war pony. This one also, well, let's take this one first. Old Green Bay Packers hat. Really cool. This would have been probably a stadium giveaway. You can see it's got Coca-Cola and Citgo on the back. Advertising hat. So probably at some point was a stadium giveaway, or maybe a giveaway from a business there in Green Bay or Wisconsin or something. Sold for $15.99 plus shipping. Back here, this came on an offer that I sent out and then got a counter. I had it listed around $19 or so. I sent an offer of $17.99, got a counter offer of $15 plus shipping, and we took that. So Mickey's Toontown from Disneyland, still in the shrink wrap. I think I paid $2 or $4 for this at an estate sale. I knew it wasn't super valuable, but it's just cool. And so I did pick that thing up, and we turned it around pretty quickly. We've got a Mizuno glove. This is a good brand to watch out for. This particular glove isn't all that valuable. It's a smaller glove and just not super, super high end. But Mizuno is a brand to watch for in gloves. And this one we picked up from that sale where the lady agreed to my price seemingly and then changed her mind. This was that sale. And we got for this one on an offer that I sent out $17 plus shipping. All right, let's move on over here. We're working our way through Sugarloaf back there falling down. Let's talk about them. Sugarloaf on vinyl. This is it's a pretty solid album, actually. I only held on to this for probably 2 weeks or so. Sold for $17 plus shipping. How about more old media? This one is going international. Miami Vice on cassette tape. Look at that. Isn't that classic? This is really cool. And like I said, going international, it's going over to the UK. One of a couple international shipments we have. This one, $2.99 plus that international shipping. Here we got U2, the Joshua Tree. This one sold for $2.89 plus shipping. These all part of a bulk buy. I bought a whole bunch of them for 10 bucks. So we're hundreds of dollars into the profit now. Devo. This is New Traditionalist. This one, a little bit better. This one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. We've got the Best of Bread. Bread sells pretty well, guys. The Best of Bread, $1.99 plus shipping. And then this one, Naked Eyes, Fuel for the Fire, $4.99 plus shipping. This is a solid sale here. We've got a Volkswagen Vanagon. This is the official factory repair manual. Even in this condition, guys, look, it's got like water stains. It probably sat with something on it right here and right here. So this is or I guess it would have been right here that something sat on it, because these two spots, that's sun fade. Right here, you know, it's bent up. It's not in great shape. Doesn't matter, because it's a relatively rare thing, and it's a manual. It's going to be in a shop. You know, it doesn't need to be in great shape. It's probably going to sell for more if it is, but you can certainly sell it in this condition. I did. I sold it in about 2 weeks. $60.79 plus shipping for a repair manual. Love it. Here we've got Spyro. This is Reignited Trilogy on the PS4. $9.98 plus shipping for the Wii. You Don't Know Jack, the irreverent trivia party game. This one sells pretty well, not super high dollar, but it was worth listing just because of the sell-through rate. $9.96 free shipping. Same thing with this one, even lower dollar here. Xbox. This is Conflict Global Terror. It's another low dollar but high turnaround. $7.94 free shipping. And then we've got for the PS2 Black Label, this is Ratchet Deadlocked. Ratchet games tend to sell pretty well for me, and this one sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Yeah, let's grab this one. Why not? We got Transformers. Check this out. We've got vintage erasers. Still sealed on the card from 1985. This one is headed to Finland. And I actually got a message from the buyer saying, you know, hey, the way you have it set up, I would have to pay customs when it gets here. And my post office is all the way across town. Can you change it to global shipping? And I explained to him that, yeah, I don't do global shipping for most of my things because there are added expenses to using that service for my buyers. And so I get way more sales through just shipping it myself or through using eBay's standard international program. And he said, yeah, it's totally a little bit more, but he was willing to pay for the convenience because he doesn't have to then go to the post office to pick it up, to pay the custom fees, that sort of thing. His postman will just bring it to his address because eBay takes care of that. And so, yeah, I went in and I changed the listing so that he could buy it that way. And right away, he came in and paid. I picked this up from an estate sale. I paid $5 for these, which was paying up a little bit, but it's something you don't find very often. I picked up two others. They weren't Transformers. They were Voltron. Super cool as well. And this sold for $22.39 plus that shipping through eBay's GSP program. Here, we've got a viewer sale. I said we were coming back to Mila, and this is going to be a gift for her son who lives here in Montana, actually. And so we're going to send this to her son for a birthday present. It has a birthday coming up later this month. So we've got the Muscle Cartel hat. This one going out. She said she was interested in it, and so I did send out an offer, and she accepted that. So $13 plus shipping for the muscle hat. I hope your son likes it, and thank you so much for coming in the store. She's the one, remember, that also bought those DS games, the Crudes and the Transformers. So, pretty cool. Thank you. We've got Dutch from The Predator. The Predator now on, what was it, Hulu? They've got the new movie, like a prequel. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. And so Predator stuff, I think, might see a little bit of a bump. And this one, it sold pretty well anyway. $9.98 plus shipping. We've got Cleveland. He's still got his tag on there from the Cleveland show. And I accepted an offer on him of $15 plus shipping. I actually accepted an offer a while back on Cleveland for $15, and then they wanted to cancel the order. Said it was a mistake. So I did have to check and make sure it wasn't the same person that came in and offered me again. And a different buyer. And they were, in fact, a buyer. So that's nice. Right here in the really loud bag. I can tell this is an old one because of the loud bag. I can tell because of the photo. I know this has been sitting in my shop for probably 3 years. It's a polo shirt, PGA polo, and it sold for $11.20. Free shipping. So it took a long time for that to move out, but it was sitting in the bottom of a bin and easy enough to pull out. This one is a nice high dollar sale. Watch for that name, guys. Jim Shore. This is from that sale where I picked up all that Department 56 stuff. You might remember we made quite a haul at that garage sale. This was one of the pieces we took a chance on. There were none currently listed. And so I priced high and I sat and I waited. And we got a buyer, $143.99 plus shipping on the Jim Shore piece. So just in time for those folks to have him out during the fall. And then here is our last one. We made it. Rancho Safari. Watch for that brand. I'd never seen it before, but it looked like it was high quality, high vintage quality. Lots of zippers, pouches, buckles. It looked good. And so I put this thing to auction, and some of these at auction go for very high dollar. Not this particular style. I didn't see any of this style out there. And so that's why I wasn't really sure and decided let's just auction. But some of these different Rancho Safaris will go for $100 or more. And this one at auction went for $43 plus shipping.
Not bad at all. Some high dollar sales in there mixed in, which I love. Really, really solid weekend. It took a long time to pack all that stuff up, but it was worth it. And that wasn't all that we sold this weekend. In fact, we've started selling some Mountain Man treasure ducks, okay? This one was picked up by Charlotte. Look at that. It's a little chicken duck or a rooster duck or something. Charlotte picked this one up. We've got them in the store, not just chicken ducks. We got all kinds of them. And a whole bunch of you picked those up this weekend. $4.99 plus shipping is a flat rate on all of them. 10% of the sale goes to the Gary Sinise Foundation. It's a group that really works to help wounded veterans, particularly those that come back severely wounded. One of the big things that they do is create, build from the ground up adaptive smart homes, and then they give it to these veterans mortgage free. It's just a gift. And it's an incredible thing. Gary Sinise does a whole lot with our veterans. This just a minuscule thing that we're doing, but I thought it would be neat to try to help. So if you want to get a duck, you've got to get your ducks in a row if you're going to be selling through the fourth quarter. I did get a comment from somebody asking, okay, I'm new. What's this fourth quarter everybody's talking about? We're going to get to that. We'll maybe do that on the next video. This one is pretty long because Charlotte is not the only one that bought a duck. Let's take a look at the other brand new duck owners.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in and supporting the store and for helping us support the Gary Sinise Foundation as well. 10% of every duck headed to that charity. And we'll just run down the ducks here. And this one going to Nancy the sheep duck. We've got a couple of the laughing, crying emoji ducks, and Robin and Lindsay each picked up one of those. The Cyclops ducks, all gone. Now, I had two of each of these to start off with. We had one Cyclops going to Kyle. The other is headed to our friend Brian Klaus. The Ninja duck is headed out the door. Faith picked that one up. I think she posted on Instagram, if I remember right, saying, I need a Ninja duck. I said, well, guess what? We've got one. And so there we go. We've got, this is the Beach Bum duck. He's got his surfboard, the sunglasses, and this one is headed to Elizabeth. We've got then the sea monster duck. That's what I called him anyway. I mean, he's got spots. He's got the weird thing on his ear. I don't know. That's a sea monster, right? That's going to Chris. And then taking up residence in the MF workshop is the clown duck, who I realized has a little bit of a gorpy neck. Like, look, he's got like a lean there, but I guess that fits the duck, right? So thanks, guys. I appreciate that. We've got more. These three trio going out to Miss Jane. She picked up the unicorn duck along with the sea monster and the dragon, which I think is pretty cool. Going to be some stocking stuffers for her, she said. And then my sister came into the store, Viv. Thanks so much, kid. She also picked up a unicorn and a dragon, and then she capped her trio with the Dumbo duck. I think that's awesome. Then we've got, let's see, this one is the Army military helmet duck. This one's going out to Karen, Miss Northern Picker. She said I could autograph it if I want. Well, it's if you want, right? But I guess we could autograph on the bottom there. Right? I could give that a shot. Then this actually, the first of the ducks to go out. Maureen came in and picked up the very first duck after the official announcement in the video. So the Minecraft duck going out to Maureen. Thank you so much. And then Andrea came in, the glass housing, and she bought her own little flock. This guy, a little bit gorpy too. Some of these, you know, they're ugly ducklings. It's okay. This one, I called him the football duck. I don't know if it's officially a football, but he looks football-y. So we got that guy. We've got the teddy bear duck, the butterfly, the tiger, another beach duck, and then a pirate. So all of those going out to Andrea. And for those of you that purchase multiples, I will go ahead and combine those, of course, and then work to get you the difference in shipping back.
So a whole flock heading out, and a whole new flock came in actually this weekend. As I went to garage sales on Saturday, it turned out a lady had a whole bunch of ducks. And so I bought them all. So now we've got some pre-owned ducks in the store as well. I've got some of them listed already. The rest of them are going to be listed by the end of today. So if you'd like a garage sale duck, you can do that. Because it's used, I actually priced it down for most of them, $3.99 plus shipping. Now there are a couple in here. There's one that actually has a necklace. It's not a rubber duck. It's like a duck trinket box. Got a duck necklace inside. So that's in the store. I've got an LED keychain in here that quacks. That's pretty cool. This little guy, he glows in the dark. So there are some cool ducks in there. Most of them priced, again, down at $3.99 plus shipping, and still 10% is going to go to the Gary Sinise Foundation. So get your ducks. You got to get your ducks in a row if you want to sell on eBay in the fourth quarter. We're going to talk about the fourth quarter coming up here on the next video. But like I said, so many sales. This thing is so long. I got to cut this thing off. We'll see you.